What's up, people? This is Pete from the future right now. I was actually just editing this video and realized I didn't at any point explain what it is. So if you watched the last episode, you'd know that I had a trip to Indonesia planned. Now, tracking macros and eating within a specific window of time while traveling, especially if you're following someone else's plans, becomes significantly harder. So this video is just what I ate and how I dealt with intermittent fasting while I was traveling to Indonesia. There'll also be a bit at the end on how it impacted the progress of my cut, so I hope you enjoy. Absolutely love the smell of black coffee, especially first thing in the morning. Black coffee, Diet Cokes or diet drinks, and sugar-free mints and sweets. If you're on intermittent fast, get yourself some of these, absolute lifesavers. Finally, a hotel has taken the liberty to explain to me how I'm supposed to go to the toilet. After all these years I've been wondering, 22 years of my life, my mind is finally put to rest. I could probably do it right now. Exciting.
Do you want to get?
No, not in the middle. You go. Thank you.
Jangan ngebut ya, Pak ya.
Espresso with cookies and cream, ice cream in it. That looks unreal. I got me some lychee iced tea. Lychee iced tea is amazing. There's a fun fair inside the shopping mall. I'm still intermittent fasting, so no food until 1 o'clock, but I do get the luxury of coffee here. Unfortunately, they've accidentally replaced this coffee with brown food dye and water. It may look like coffee, but it tastes like soil water. Got these giant ass coconuts. Look at this.
Massive.
Madness. Got my first ever Carl's Jr. here. We've got on rapid, see what it looks like. Looking beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so this is a magical moment. I've searched far and wide to try this donut again, the why nut. We actually had a Jayco right next to where we are staying, but they didn't have this, so I'm gonna see if it's as good as I remember. It's white chocolate with peanut butter inside. It's unreal. In the super relaxing changing rooms, about to get a massage at the moment. Here in Jakarta, in the mall. Don't really know why I'm whispering. Onwards. So peaceful, so tranquil. Something I've greatly missed. Root beer floats. Look at that beauty. Okay, so just going to run you very quickly through what I ate over my time in Indonesia. This is by no means accurate. I didn't include everything that I ate for one reason or another, but just gives you a rough idea of what I ate and how it impacted me while I was away. So, day I landed, Tuesday, December 27th, had a coffee protein bar for breakfast. I also had the chicken noodles and that little cookie on the plane. No idea how to enter that in, so I left it out. Lunch, I had the chicken sushi from that awesome looking sushi place with the little train that delivers your food. That place was awesome. Snacks, I had a Coca Loco donut, which is just a chocolate banana donut from Jayco. And as you can see, that came to 1,008 calories minus the plain food. Wednesday, December 28th, pan-fried noodles. You saw I had at the little food court area. Had that with some chicken katsu. Didn't enter in the lychee iced tea because I couldn't find that anywhere, but that likely added a couple extra 100 calories to this. For dinner I had black pepper beef, skipped out on the rice to save calories. Snacks included a walnut donut, which was totally worth 340 calories. Cappuccino from Starbucks, and you can't actually see here, but I only had half of a quenelle because I already know I was pretty high on calories for the day. If you don't know what a quenelle is, it's just a little kind of caramel cake type thing made in France generally. So I came to 1,716 calories. Always good. Thursday, December 29th, coffee protein bar for breakfast, cup of white rice and black pepper beef for lunch. If you're thinking, why did I have black pepper beef 2 days in a row? I love that stuff. I can't seem to find a good recipe for it here. So whenever I go over to Indonesia, I make sure I eat plenty of it. Snacks, had an Al Capone donut from Jayco, and that came to 1,108 calories. Now, what is missing from today's eating is actually the burger that I had from Carl's Jr. Couldn't remember what that burger was called, so I kind of had a hard time looking it up. But I'm sure that filled in the rest of my calories for the day, if not more. Friday, December 30th was my last day there, so I have to admit I went a little bit crazy on the eating because, you know, there were so many places I wanted to eat at and not enough time, so I knew I would regret it if I didn't eat at all those places. So I kind of let loose a little bit. Had a coffee protein bar, or 0.9 of a protein bar apparently. A Mozza burger from A&W. Now, this crazy calorific taco salad with chicken from Carl's Jr. I didn't look up the calories until afterwards, thinking, you know, it's a salad, how calorific can it be? Turns out very calorific, also very tasty. I didn't film it at all because I know I was late to watch a movie and there was a huge queue, and I mean, I literally just stuffed the thing in my mouth and then got up and left. For snacks, I had a toasted graham latte from Starbucks. Again, I'm a sucker for new flavors of things or different flavors for things, so when I saw that, had to try it. Wasn't really worth the 240 calories, I wouldn't say. Had a coconut water as well, and a small root beer float from A&W. I love root beer, I don't get the chance to drink it that often, so when I was at A&W, obviously I had to get myself a root beer float. And that came to 2,399 calories, which is way over what I'm aiming to eat daily. But, you know, it was my last day there, and I would have likely regretted it more if I didn't eat the calories. So that's what I ate while I was away. When I left to go to Indonesia, I weighed 69.7 kilos, and when I returned, I weighed myself and I was 69.4 kilos. So I had lost a little bit of weight actually, but it wasn't anything too major. So all I did is come Monday, 2nd of January, returned my eating back to normal, 1900 calories there. Same thing again on the Tuesday, and on the Wednesday, I weighed myself in the morning and I was 68.6 kilos. So really didn't take me that long to get back on track and lower my weight again. So I guess the lesson here is, if you fall off the wagon for whatever reason, you know, life happens. Don't stress yourself out about it too much. Just do your best to get back on it as soon as you can. Alright, so that's it for this week's episode of my intermittent fasting vlog. All in all, I'd say it was a relatively successful week, even though I didn't lose as much weight as I could have if I'd stayed at home, for example. Obviously, I wasn't going to miss out on my trip to Indonesia just for my intermittent fasting, and all in all, I did end up losing weight, so I still chalk it up as a win. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to hit the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Next week's episode is going to be a full day of intermittent fasting, which I really enjoyed filming, and I'm just going to start editing now, so if you'd like to stick around for that, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be kept up to date when that comes out, and also all of my future content. Also, if you have any feedback for me, I'd really appreciate it if you left it in the comments below. I'm always looking to improve my videos, of course. I'm relatively new to the YouTube game, so all of your feedback is greatly appreciated. But that's it from me for this week. I will see you in the next one.